Hi, and welcome to Facebook Live. Hey, I know it's a couple minutes late, but trying to get everything situated in a place that I've never been before is kind of interesting. But wanted to say hi. I know I didn't do a Facebook Live last night. We were traveling on our way to Cancun, and it actually plays into the whole topic tonight of why should I take downtime? And you know what? We're going to start with my normal. Sorry about that. I'm having struggles with connecting to the Wi-Fi here in Cancun. So hopefully you're able to join and talk to me a little bit and give me your feedback a little bit about why you should take downtime, because I believe that it's super important. You know, confessions from me, I really struggle to take downtime. I'm one of those that tends to work 24/7. You know, it's really a struggle to take a day off for me because I love to help people and I want to make sure that I give everybody my time and my energy, and sometimes that's a little bit difficult for my family and my husband. So just to give you a little bit of feedback, you know, confessions are me. It's me real live. I'm actually in Cancun right now. I've had a great day. I've really been enjoying myself and taking some time off, but I wanted to make sure that you all get some feedback on how I feel about taking time off, taking a vacation. I know it's a difficult thing to do. I know I'm having a little bit of difficulty with the Wi-Fi here, so if I disappear for a few seconds, forgive me. I'm just dealing with Mexico and with their internet at the resort that I'm staying at. But I want to give you some feedback about how I feel about taking some time off and taking a break, a vacation. You know, some of us like to work 24/7. We like to put all of our, you know, ourselves into what we do. We love helping people. We love working our job. But part of it is, you know, it's really easy to burn ourselves out and to kind of really struggle with having enough energy to focus on things that we need to do. So here's my thoughts. This is a little bit of Q&A Wednesday, even though it's Thursday, and a little bit of real life according to Melissa. I know I look a little bit like I've been in the pool all day because I have, but I wanted to make sure that I get a chance to talk to you. And Donna wants to know how Cancun is. It's warm and it's humid, but so far it's great and we're having a great time. This is something that we've planned for quite a while. It's been about 6 years since I've taken a vacation, and I'm not kidding. It's really a struggle. Even though we went to Vegas recently, we didn't really have any downtime. We tended to fill our time with a lot of activities and energy, and so it's a struggle for me to actually give my body a break and take some downtime, but it is necessary, and here's why. I have a few reasons why it's important to take some downtime. So if you're a lot like me and you tend to really struggle to take some time off, and it can be at home, you know, if you can take a few minutes off and take a day off. I'm not very good at that. I'm going to admit, I tend to work 7 days a week. I tend to fill those days with my clients and my family and a lot of things. I keep going. It's really hard for me to stop and take a break. I know that for me to do that, I have to actually take a vacation, go somewhere, turn everything off, and obviously I haven't turned off my Facebook because I think it's important for you to know how I deal with life. You know, I am a real person and I deal with real struggles and real difficulties, and you know, it's important to know what's important for everybody, and hopefully I make a difference in somebody's life today. So that's the only reason that I'm still here and taking a moment while I'm on my vacation to give you some feedback on how I feel. So, you know, your body does need a break. You know, here's the deal. I'm not sick very often, especially since I've become much healthier at my diet, my meal plan, my eating, and just being a healthier person in general. I tend to not get very sick, but when I do, wow, it's pretty much a doozy. I tend to really struggle. I'm in bed for a few days, and it's honestly my body's way of saying, hey, it's time you take a break. You really need to take some time off. You need to have a break off of everything. And so, you know, I've been fairly sick in the past couple of years, a kidney infection, some things that almost put me in the hospital. And I've learned that if I don't take a moment for myself, you know, my body will do it for me. And so I'd rather do it in a way that's much easier to work with my people and love my family. So I am taking a little bit of a break. I'm in Cancun, Mexico right now. We're having a great time. We've met some great friends and having a blast. But, you know, it is necessary to take a break. You know, I just read a recent article that talked about how many people don't take the vacation days that are owed them. And I don't understand that. If you are allowed to take vacation days, especially paid vacation days, why would you not take those? You know, your company pays you to take a break. Not only are you a much better worker for them or employee for them, but you're much better, you're much more focused, you're much healthier overall, and you give so much more. You're able to do your job in a much focused, much better situation. So it's important that you do take those days off, take a vacation. And you know what, guys? We only live once. Why would you not enjoy every moment of that? We were put on this earth to be healthy and happy and support each other. And I struggle to see that sometimes, that we don't always do that for each other. And so those things are really important, and not just physically, but also mentally. We need a break. We need to be able to take a break from what we do and from that grind day in and day out. It makes us much better at what we do. It helps us improve in what we do. As a matter of fact, you know, whether you're going to school, whether you're working full time, that's something that you should do in order to improve your skills, in order to be a much better employee, to secure a job even further. That's important. And not only that, I don't know at what point as adults we decided that it was okay to not daydream anymore. I don't think that's an okay thing, you know, to be able to think of what's possible, what's out there, what's incredible. What a great opportunity. You've probably, if you've listened to me before, you've heard me say that life is an adventure. And it really is. It's important to think about what we can accomplish still in this lifetime. It's such a short period in time, but we can accomplish so much and help so many other people, and I think that's important. So, you know, being more focused is important. Trying new things, having the opportunity to maybe investigate some other skills that you haven't tried before, you know, that's always a great thing. How about just relieving stress? You know, when I talk to new clients, I really focus on that there's more than one way in order to achieve their goals. And that includes, of course, physical activity, but that also includes getting enough sleep, having enough stress release, the emotional and the mental part of our lives, even though it's a little bigger struggle to deal with and to maybe fix, is probably more important and harder to do than the physical part of it. So approaching that in a way that is, I don't know, a little more relaxed and able to focus a little more is super important. And how about just preventing illness? You know, we talked about today a little bit about how, you know what, not only have I not been sick in the last few years, at least not really sick, with the exception of when I'm really not good at giving myself a break. Other than that, I'm really not sick anymore. I don't have the issues with the same colds and flu and things that the average person has. I give that to being a little more healthy in the foods that I eat, but also in learning to take a break and giving my body a break every once in a while. Not only that, my kids are no longer sick like they used to be. Every once in a while we catch something that's coming through, but by giving ourselves a break, making sure that we're eating well and eating clean, getting some exercise, whether that's strength training, a little bit of cardio, both me and my family don't seem to have the same illnesses that we used to have. I have 5 kids, guys. I've had multiple years where crap comes through my family. People are down, people miss school, and we just don't have those issues anymore. And I really contribute that to being a little more focused on our health, taking a break once in a while. Those things are important, and it really does help our productivity. Sometimes I get to the point where I feel overwhelmed. I feel a little burned out. I've heard somebody describe it as, you know, a shiny bucket that really feels a little bit rusty and isn't full any longer. And once in a while we have to stop, take a moment, fill that bucket, feel good, and make sure that we are doing the things that make us feel amazing and help us to go back out and contribute to not only our jobs but our family, and whatever we're trying to accomplish. We have to fill that bucket once in a while, and if we don't do that, we tend to not be able to give 100%, and that's super important. So I know I'm keeping it super short tonight. I'm actually super grateful to the resort that my Wi-Fi feed has actually worked okay. I have a lot of people popping up tonight, and I appreciate you. I know it's a little weird. I struggled to try and get on last night. We didn't get to the resort until well after the time I should have been posting, and so I just decided, I made the decision to just do a little bit tonight so that people could hear what I have to say. And of course, I'll be back on time next week. But have an incredible evening. Hopefully, all of you are well versed on why it's important to take a break, and you've all decided to take a vacation, take a moment. Again, back to confessions for 2 seconds. I tend to work 7 days a week. I tend to do that month in and month out for a very long time. And after a while, I really do get burned out. I love helping people. I love my job. I love what I do. I love hopefully inspiring people to take better care of themselves. But I also know that once in a while, I have to take a break and do that for myself. So have an incredible evening. I'm actually going to go enjoy myself here in Cancun. I'm at the Breathless Resort. It is amazing. The pools are great. The food is wonderful. And I'm taking a break so that when I get home, I can focus back on what my goals are. And I'm super excited to do so. So have an incredible evening and happy Thursday.